Hi guys, welcome to the other way with me, Lebohang to Silimela. I hope you guys are having a great start to this beautiful week. And if you can stay at home and keep it safe, do that. Do take the necessary precautionary measures if you're up and about and going out there. This disease is very serious, guys. So we really don't want to hear any bad news. We all want you in one piece. And to the new subscribers, thank you so much. Shout out to you all, and thank you for growing. Actually, for growing our family. So I truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate you guys who have been out here, who have been telling your friends to subscribe from the bottom of my heart. Mwah. I honestly appreciate all of that. Now, we're still continuing on our topic of goal setting. I am adamant, I'm very serious when I say that at least we have to achieve something that is worthwhile before the end of this year. So I am pushing very hard for this content so that you guys can give me positive feedback to say that, oh, I did manage to put my financial plan in place. Oh, I did manage to win my ideal goal weight. Oh, I did manage to get my relationship and everything like that. Whatever the goal that you're setting for yourself, I really want to see you winning, basically. So do stay tuned for this beautiful episode, and I hope that it is informative, it is empowering. Do give me your feedback. I honestly appreciate the criticism, constructive criticism, that is. I take it in all with great stride, and I appreciate your feedback. Don't forget to switch on your notification. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to engage. Don't forget to check out our Friday segment, which is the Friday guided meditation. If you're a beginner, I would advise you to continuously practice doing meditation once every day, even if it's for 1 minute. That's how you get to a level where you want to be. Honestly. Practice daily and you will slowly master it, basically. So stay indoors, stay at home, keep safe. Until then, stay blessed. I shall be seeing you on Friday. Take care. Failure is a cunning trickster. It takes a great delight in tripping a person just a few steps from success. Just when you're thinking, I'm about to have my breakthrough, I'm about to have a career breakthrough, I'm about to have a relationship breakthrough, I'm about to have spiritual breakthrough, I'm about to have business breakthrough, then boom, everything just collapses. But guess what? Success comes just one step beyond the point at which defeat has overtaken a person. Meaning that just when you think you are down, just when you think it is over, that's when the fat lady says, I haven't sung as yet. It can't be. It can't be. Because on the other side of failure lies success. So you should not be defeated just when you think, oh my God, this is it. This is the end. I'm done. No. The fat lady has not sung as yet. You can't be defeated. So as such, the principles encompassed in this episode, or what I'm about to share with you, is to help you to apply what is relatable to you. Because you have the power, you have the capacity to act, to strengthen your financial acumen. I'm still on that goal setting of financial goals. So you do have the power, you do have the capacity to act and strengthen your financial acumen. You definitely have the potential to accomplish your goals. There's no two ways about it. It's either you want to or you don't. There's no in between. So your chief ones, what you want to stand by, will help you to rise and see you to the end or to the finish line. Your chief wants, your needs, your desires. If you want to be wealthy, yes, you can. If you want to be financially free, oh, absolutely, yes, you can. The lesson that you need to understand, though, is that not all riches can always be measured in monetary value. Of course, money is essential for freedom of body and mind. But the greatest riches of all also need to be evaluated in the spirit. Now, let's say that if you are sound, if you know who you are, if you understand who you are, if you understand your purpose. Hence, I did the episode on a personal development plan, because I really wanted you to understand what it takes to move from point A to point B. That as long as you don't have a sound mind, body, and spirit, it will be difficult to grasp the essence or to understand how to make money and keep it, for that matter. How many times have you seen that people have financial breakthrough, they win lotto today, but in a few years' time, they blow it. I think there was a TV program, I Blew It, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember which channel was it. But it shows that as long as you don't have a sound foundation, a sound mind, a sound spirit to comprehend the essence of what it is to have money, it will be difficult to make it. It will be difficult to maintain and sustain it for generations to come. That is the sad truth that most of us are not taught. It just doesn't take financial skill to be wealthy. But the greatest riches of all can be evaluated in the spirit. It is the spirit that brings harmony and peace of mind, which then leads to a state of doing. So that's how you get to be sound. Having said all of that, please don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. Having said all of that, I don't mean that you have to be spiritually enlightened to be wealthy. It's a bonus. It's a bonus, definitely, when you're spiritually aware, because you understand the fundamental principles of life in general. As such, you are able to turn your purpose into a paycheck. That easy. However, can it be doable, or can one still achieve riches even if they are not spiritually enlightened? Definitely. But the disadvantage of that is when you don't have the sound principles that can help you to sustain the monetary wealth. When you lack that, when you lack the spiritual backing, awareness of how things work, function, normally it's very difficult to preserve whatever you have accrued. So when I say that all achievements, all end riches, they have their beginning in an idea, of course, but that idea has to resonate with your spiritual understanding, outlook. That's how you get to respect money. So the ideas that are mixed with a definite purpose and persistence and a burning desire, they can definitely be translated into riches. It is a universal principle. If you understand the universal laws, you will grasp this. Some psychologists, they like to say that when one is truly ready for a thing, it puts its appearances. Okay, let me say that again. When you are ready for something, it will put its appearance. So when you are ready for financial manifestation, it will put its appearance. But what does it take? What alignment is needed for that to happen? It takes setting up goals. You have to have those goals in place. Things are not just gonna fall from heaven. No, we don't live in the manna times. No, tough luck. We're no longer existing in that period. Things are not just going to fall on their own accord. You know, you can't just wake up and tomorrow you think, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a lot of money. You have to put plans in place. You have to put measures in place. Others resort to bad ones. But either way, whatever steps you take, good or bad, the desire has to be complemented by the action steps. And the action steps that we're talking about is the goal setting. You have to set your goals. You have to write your goals in place. Nothing will show up if you have no intention of receiving it. If you have an intention of understanding the fundamental principles of financial literacy, what would happen in this case or in this instance is the information will present itself. Coming back to that psychological saying, when you are truly ready for something, it will put its appearances. There are no coincidences. And if you were to analyze some of the events in your own personal lives, you know, when you say it in prayer, when you meditate upon it, when you yield or release a certain energy out in the world, you know, the output of your energy, when you say, oh, please, I am looking for a job. And you act in accordance by putting the CVs, by telling the necessary, engaging with people to explain your intention of wanting a job. Things get aligned. They get aligned with regards to the intention that you have put. And the intention of job seeking will then make an appearances of opportunities for that goal or for that intention that you have stated. So if your goal really is to be financially free, you can't just sit and fold your hands and think that no, it will be aligned, the universe will bring it. It doesn't work like that. You have to act upon it. You have to sit down and write that plan, state the intention. That's how things are going to start to make an appearance. The relevant information, the relevant people who are your destiny makers, they will come into your presence. That's how things put in an appearance. There are no coincidences. I am sharing these action steps with you, you know, so that things should start making an appearance. And let's see, you know, dare the universe, dare God, put things out there, put them into test and see what results they will yield. But you know, as you do that, you must accompany that with a positive energy. Don't do it to say, I want to test this with the intention of it to fail, because definitely it's going to fail. But if you put your desires, if you put your energy outflow with a positive intent, do have an expectation of a positive outcome. So yeah, the first thing that you need to do is to fix your mind on the exact amount you want. I know most of us are we're scared of money. You might think, I'm scared, I'm not worth 70 million, it's not me, it's not meant for me. No, 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 no. As far as the mind takes you, fix the exact amount to what you want to achieve. And I'm not saying you're going to achieve it today. The time frames we will determine, but in alignment to the intention, to the desire, to the purpose, the universe will definitely meet you halfway. So fix in your mind the exact amount you want to achieve. If you want to be a millionaire or a billionaire, fix the amount and write it down. Write it down. If it's 70 million that you want, write, I want to be a millionaire, and the exact amount I want for myself, it's 70 million. The currency, you will determine that. But just fix the exact amount and write it down. And secondly, now, what is it that you're willing to give up or to do in order to achieve that money that you have written down? It's not just going to happen on its own. 70 million is just not going to make an appearance without you putting a precise plan. So if you're thinking that you were going to run away from writing a plan, from writing your goals, I got you. Anyway, so just what is it that you're willing to do, to give up, to attain in order to achieve that money? It brings you back to that thing. You need to write the plan. You're going to still have to think. You're going to still have to identify ways and means and measures to get you 70 million. So there's no two ways about it. You still have to use your brains to identify the ways and means to get to that 70 million. And are you willing to give up your sleep? Are you willing to give up indulging and living within or below your means? Are you willing to sacrifice your time of leisure and invest in working smart? Invest in educating and informing and gaining knowledge? What is it that you're going to do? The third part, define the measure, the measures, long measures, medium or short-term measures, and write down the date to which you think you will acquire this amount. If you're saying that it's a 5-year plan, if you're saying to yourself that by 2025 I should be worth 70 million, write that down. It means it's a long-term plan or a long-term measure. As such, you are going to break it down to say, these are the goals that I'm going to try and achieve to get me to this point in 2025. The fourth is, it comes back to that, defining a plan to carry out your desires and to begin to act on it immediately. You need to act on your action plan immediately. So here's a long-term vision. The long-term vision, you want to be a millionaire. You want to be worth 70 million by 2025. So it's a long-term vision. Now, the short-term vision, so it's when now we are defining the plan, like to carry it out. So it would be 1, do you think you're going to do it in you getting income from your employment, Or do you think you're going to be innovative and be an entrepreneur, and you're going to put out certain skills and services which are going to lead you to your long-term vision? Define the plan. Define the plan and carry it out. What is the plan? What is the plan that you're going to put in place to ensure that by 2025 you are worth 70 million? After you've done that, you have to write a clear, conscious statement of the amount you want, the time limits. You state what you intend to give in return. For all of that. What is it that you're going to give in return to make sure that you are worth 70 million in 2025? I'm just giving you an example. It could be an amount that you so choose. But don't be afraid of your dreams. Don't be afraid. It's better to dream big than to dream little. So don't be afraid. Challenge yourself. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of your potential. Now, the last step that you need to do on a daily basis, it would be ideal that you write these things on your phone or wherever you can see them whenever you wake up. On a daily basis, read that statement twice every day, in the morning and before you go to bed. When you wake up and you can see your vision board, which is in this case, you want to be a millionaire by 2025, you should be worth 70 million, whatever currency that you're putting for yourself. You have to see it on a daily basis. When you wake up, you have to see that. You know what it does? It puts an imprint, it leaves a print in your brain, and it's as such, it influences your actions for the day. When you see that on a daily basis, and when you avow it, when you say it twice every day, it becomes deeply embedded in you, and it creates the burning desire to see that dream or to see that vision manifesting into reality. That's what it does. So read your statement that you have written twice a day, once in the morning and once before you go to bed. And it will also induce a certain chemical within you to create the desire, the need. It leaves the good feeling. There's nothing that beats a good feeling of wanting to succeed or to be an achiever for that matter. So do that. Let me just recap a bit. 1, fix your mind on the exact amount you want, basically. 2, what is it that you're willing to give to attain your desires? Are you willing to give up sleep? Are you willing to stop indulging in expensive spending? Are you willing to sacrifice your time of leisure and work smart, invest your time on knowledge, information that is related to attaining that goal? Thirdly, define the date that you want to acquire this amount. 4th, write down the plan to carry out your desires and begin at once. Begin. Don't wait for tomorrow, just start. The 5th, you write a clear, concise statement of the amount you want and the time limits. And state what is it that you want to give in return of that dream. And the last part is you reading your written statement twice every day, in the morning and in the evening before you go to sleep. It will leave an imprint in your brain, and the more you do that, the more it will push you to act on it. these are some of the financial goal setting lessons that I wanted to share with you. I hope they will help you really. You need to own your day, own your destiny. You know, as you live each day, you craft the rest of your life. As you live each day, you craft the rest of your life. So if you're wasting your own time, you're crafting your own destiny. But if you're using your time wisely, you're definitely crafting your destiny for the better. You know, that's when you really change your moments of failure into success. So yes, definitely, if you think that this was it, this was the end of your time, it is not, it is not. You can still rise above everything and be a winner. Until Friday, that's all that I have for you. Stay at home and stay safe.